You're listening to the Sports Media X podcast with your hosts, Jeff Demers and Marnie Tisdale. What's going on, everybody? You're listening to the new Sports Media X podcast. Again, I am Jeff Demers. She is Ms. Marnie Tisdale. Today, we're breaking down the biggest headlines as baseball returns from the All-Star break. The Cardinals face an NFL gambling controversy. NASCAR heads to historic North Wilkesboro with huge DFS implications. And the Diamondbacks began a critical second-half push towards the playoffs. So let's go ahead and dive into it. What's first?
Headlines and horrible dad jokes.
All right, the headlines may or may not be horrible, but the dad jokes definitely are. Use them at your own discretion. All right, headline number one, MLB returns from the All-Star break. Tight races everywhere heading into the second half. The AL East has the Rays with a 2.5-game lead over the Yankees. AL Central has the White Sox and the Guardians virtually tied for first place. The AL West has the Rangers with a 1.5-game lead over Seattle. In the NL East, the Braves have a 2.5-game lead over Philly. The Brewers, a little bit more breathing room. They have a 5.5-game lead over the Cubs in the NL Central. And then there are the Dodgers, who have an 11.5-game lead over the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
The American League wild card has the Yankees with a 6.5-game to the good lead. The Guardians are plus 3 games to the good. And the Mariners, Twins, and Red Sox, who have won 10 straight, by the way, are all tied for the final spot. The NL has the Cubs in the first wild card spot by 2.5 games. Philadelphia has a 1.5-game lead over the Marlins, sitting in third and final wild card spot. We're not into football yet. Wildcat. All right. So I found a book called How to Solve 50% of Your Problems, and I bought 2 of them. Headline number 2. That was so stupid. The NFL has suspended Arizona Cardinals personnel executive Ryan Gold indefinitely for violating the league's gambling policy. The league said Friday that its investigation determined that Gold provided confidential, non-public inside information regarding 2026 draft selections by the Cardinals before the picks were announced, and that Gold has participated in parlay bets on NFL and college games. The league didn't say to whom Gold had provided the information, though. That's a no-no.
But you can't that's the same thing as insider trading, really. Like you can't be leaking draft information before the draft outside the organization.
That is true. Yeah. All right. Why is sausage bad for you?
I don't know why.
Just brings out the worst in people.
The
worst. All right, moving on.
Chili worst is good.
Headline number 3. We can officially count down to training camp as players will start to show up as soon as July 21st. The Arizona Cardinals will have both the rookies and veterans report on July 22nd. Seattle Seahawks actually had their rookies report today with the veterans reporting on the 24th. The Panthers and Cardinals will play each other in the Hall of Fame game on August 6th.
I kind of like that they let the rookies get their feet under them just a little bit before they have all the big name veterans there, because it'd be really, really hard not to be starstruck. It would. Going in, like you're just like a college kid a minute ago, and now you're talking to freaking Saquon Barkley or something like that.
Well, not only that, but like once everybody shows up, then reps are going to be at a premium, and you're not going to give more reps to the rookies versus the veterans.
Right.
There is that. If a child refuses to nap, are they guilty for resisting arrest? I'm going to go yes on that one.
Yes. Yeah. That's a crime.
All right, the headline number 4, the Phoenix Mercury return tonight along with the rest of the WNBA after their short break. Phoenix is currently 5 games back of the final playoff spot, currently held by the Washington Mystics. In all honesty, They basically have to win 15 out of their next 18 or final 18 or 19 games to make the playoffs.
Yeah, it's not looking real good.
It's not impossible, but to quote Jack Sparrow, improbable.
Right.
All right. So you're on a horse riding full gallop. Next to you is a giraffe at full gallop. And behind you is a lion on your tail. What do you do?
I have no idea.
Get off the carousel. All right. That's
all right.
All right. What's next?
We back the D-backs.
Do we, though? Yes, we do. All right. The Arizona Diamondbacks are coming back from their All-Star break, riding a 4-game winning streak after sweeping the Los Angeles Dodgers in their home park. They are still 11.5 games back of the Dodgers in the NL West, but only 2.5 games back from the final wild card spot. They take on the St. Louis Cardinals this weekend and Athletics Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday during their 6-game homestand. I'll be in the press box for tomorrow afternoon's game and all 3 against the Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona has a 10-game road trip after their homestand to close out and enter into August.
Right.
All right. So they got a lot of work to do to see if they're actually going to be buyers at the trade deadline, which is in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Yeah.
All right. What's next?
NASCAR weekend at North Wilkesboro and DFS Strategy.
All right. So let's talk about the fact that the O'Reilly series is off this weekend.
Okay.
So that leaves the trucks and the Cup series. So here's the schedule for the truck series. The next race is the Faith Fest 250 presented by Mercer Transportation. The place, again, North Wilkesboro Speedway. It is a 0.625 mile asphalt oval. The race will take place on Saturday, July 18th, kicking off at about 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The purse, $789,700. You can watch on TV on FS1 at 12:30 p.m. Again, Eastern Standard Time is when that starts. Mm-hmm. You can also listen on radio NRN or Sirius XM NASCAR Channel 90. The distance of this race, 156.25 miles. That is 250 laps.
Mm-hmm.
Stage 1 ends on lap 70. Stage 2 ends on lap 140. And the final stage ends on lap 250. Let's dig into the top 5 storylines for this race. Number 1, Lane Riggs is becoming the obvious championship favorite.
He's having a good season.
Right? The hometown North Carolina driver enters North Wilkesboro with a 44-point championship lead after winning 4 races already this season. Mm-hmm. He has averaged a 2.5 place finish at North Wilkesboro and is looking to extend his advantage before the playoffs. Front Row Motorsports, by the way, has also won 4 of the last 7 Truck Series short track races, making Riggs one of the clear favorites.
Sounds that way.
Number 2, speaking of Front Row Motorsports, and I haven't had anything to drink at all today, can anyone stop Front Row Motorsports? FRM has completely owned the summer portion of the season. They have 4 wins by Lane Riggs. They are the defending North Wilkesboro winner with Chandler Smith, and they are very strong in the short track program. The rest of the field needs to stop FRM momentum before the playoffs begin.
Yeah. Well, that ship might have already sailed.
Well, maybe not, because there is a guy, number 3, Grant Enfinger, who has suddenly picked up some momentum. 1 week ago, Grant Enfinger wasn't safely in the playoff field. Now, after winning at Lime Rock, he moved from outside the playoff bubble to plus 42 points above it. He has finished top 10 in every North Wilkesboro truck race since NASCAR returned, which makes him all of a sudden a very dangerous driver. Number 4, Chase Elliott returns to the Truck Series. Whenever Chase Elliott races in trucks, it's a headline.
The trucks.
He's making his first truck start since Daytona 2023. He's got 3 truck wins, former truck short track winner. So expect Elliott to run near the front all afternoon. Number 5, the playoff bubble is tightening. Only 41 points separate 10th through 16th in the standings. Drivers under pressure include Stuart Friesen, Jake Garcia, Brendan Queen, Andres Perez, Justin Haley, and Tanner Gray. Every stage point matters in this race tomorrow. Let's talk DFS strategy on DraftKings. Your race down now, again, this does depend on their qualifying position, but North Wilkesboro usually rewards long run speed, tire conservation, track position, and lap leaders. This is not a race where you'll see huge position changes unless caution shuffle strategy. Just no room for somebody to just work their way through the field. So you want to prioritize dominators, people that lead the most laps. You also want to prioritize drivers starting near the front and proven short track performers like Chase Elliott. So tier 1 favorites, obviously you got Lane Riggs. He's the best play. He's championship leader. He's excellent North Wilkesboro history. He's got 4 wins already. This is indeed his home track. My prediction is he will lead at least 100 of the 250 laps.
All right.
Another guy, by the way, who's no longer a full-time truck driver, but very dangerous, goes by the name of Corey Heim. Even without a full-time schedule, he's still arguably the best truck driver on short tracks. He's got 303 career laps led at North Wilkesboro. He is a former winner and holds an elite pace during the race. Then you got Chandler Smith. He is the defending race winner. Excellent at conserving tires. Will likely contend late. Then you got, again, we mentioned him already, Grant Enfinger. He is red hot right now. He's got a lot of momentum, and momentum matters.
It does.
He does have excellent Wilkesboro history. So here's my mid-tier values. You got Ty Majeski, who has speed every week. He does need to run a clean race to make it work, though. You got Christian Eckes, quietly consistent, excellent value. You got Tyler Ankrum, very reliable top 10 upside, very good floor. You got Daniel Hemrick, low ownership usually, and solid finishing potential. Long shots for this. Brendan Queen could surprise. He is a short track racer. And then you have the wily veteran Ryan Newman coming in to race. He's won truck races before. Experience, again, does matter. So look for him to potentially pull up an upset, potentially even a top 10. And then you got Gio Ruggiero. He's shown a lot of speed as of late, possible top 10 contender. Now, my truck winner prediction, Lane Riggs. My top 5, Riggs, Heim, Smith, Enfinger, and Chase Elliott. My dark horse for this race, Ty Majeski. The biggest surprise, Ryan Newman in a top 10.
Okay.
That would really surprise me. All right. Let's jump into the Cup Series. Cup Series race. It is called the Window World 450.
Okay.
The date is Sunday, July 19th. The time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The purse, $11.233 million. You can watch on TNT at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or listen on radio PRN or Sirius XM NASCAR Channel 90. The distance in this one, 281.25 laps. That is 450 laps. 281.25 miles, 450 laps. Stage 1 ends on lap 80. Stage 2 ends on lap 265. And then the final stage ends on lap 450. Do quick math. That is 165 laps plus, 190-ish? 185? Sure. All right. Top 5 storylines for this one. NASCAR returns to North Wilkesboro for its first points race since 1996. This is the biggest story. After 10,885 days, North Wilkesboro finally hosts a points-paying Cup race once again. The All-Star races help revive the Speedway. Now the playoffs officially begin to take shape here.
Yep.
Number 2, it's Denny time. Denny Hamlin is taking control of the championship. Hamlin now has 4 wins, 854 laps left, 80% chance to win regular season championship. Joe Gibbs Racing has become the team to beat.
Yep.
This one should be an easy question. 854 laps led. Does he reach 1,000 laps led for the year?
I believe he can. There's enough races left for that to be completely reasonable. I mean, he could almost, if he leads most of this race, he's already more than halfway there.
Oh, yeah.
With what's left. So,
all right. Number 3, Ryan frickin' Blaney is on a heater.
Yeah.
8 consecutive top 10 finishes. He won Atlanta. Oh, by the way, only 65 points behind Denny Hamlin. Nobody has more momentum entering this weekend at North Wilkesboro. Number 4, Christopher Bell keeps finishing second.
That's kind of
5
so
runner-up finishes, 0 wins. Something always seems to happen. The speed is there. Can Bell finally break through this weekend?
Yeah.
And then he ran out of gas.
And then he ran out of gas when he should have won. Oh, on lap 4, if I remember correctly, 4 left.
Yeah.
That was the one where, that was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
That poor kid. He's going to get there, though. He doesn't give up, so.
Let's talk about the number 5, the Chase Bubble Pressure. Joey Logano currently sits outside the playoffs as the defending, as one of the champions, as a former champion. I was going to say defending champion, but that goes to Ryan frickin' Blaney last season. As a former champion. All right. Others fighting include Eric Jones, Ryan Preece, Brad Keselowski, Ross Chastain, and AJ Allmendinger. Expect very aggressive racing. I mean, you expect aggressive racing anyway at short tracks. It's a lot of just pushing people out of the way.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Using the good old chrome bumper or the chrome horn is what they used to call it. Like that, but I don't think it's chrome anymore, so it doesn't matter. All right. Cup DFS strategy. North Wilkesboro should resemble Richmond, Martinsville, Iowa, Bristol with less banking.
Right.
Dominators will matter. Laps led are critical. Passing is very difficult. Pole position could be huge. Elite DFS targets. I mean, Denny Hamlin, best overall play. He's got the most laps led at 854. He's outstanding short track record. Joe Gibbs speed, championship momentum.
I think he's only Blaney. 1 win away from breaking Kyle Busch's record.
Yeah, he's tied with him right now. By the way. Yep. 1, Christopher Bell. Did I say Blaney? No, Blaney. Safest fantasy play. 8 straight top 10s, 7 straight short track top 10s. Excellent. Penske speed. Here's Christopher Bell. Won the 2025 All-Star race here.
Okay.
Excellent short track racer. Overdue.
If his wrist is feeling all the way better, I think he'll be a bigger contender than we might be expecting. Because you got to remember, he's been doing a lot of this with a pretty bad injury that directly relates to being able to drive the car. Yep. Anyways, next.
No, good point. Very good points. Ty Gibbs, most points on short tracks this season. He won Bristol. And it's very high upside because he's usually pretty affordable. Yeah. My mid-tier for DFS, Kyle Larson. Yes, I'm talking Kyle Larson is a mid-tier.
Yeah, he's starting to feel due. He's
overdue. The winless streak continues.
He keeps being up there like in the top 5. It's got to be frustrating also.
It's got to be more frustrating considering his teammates have won 4 of the last 7 short track races.
Right.
All right. Then you got Joey Logano. Excellent sleeper this weekend. 6 straight short track top 10s. Won the 2024 All-Star race here. Could outperform his salary. Chase Elliott needs a little bit of momentum. Hendrick usually brings speed to short tracks. We already mentioned that. Eric Jones, one of the hottest drivers as of late, should bring great value if you're trying to put a couple of the big names on your roster. DFS value plays, Ryan Preece, quietly good short track numbers. Bubba Wallace, 2 recent podiums, low ownership. Podium means he finishes top 3. Ross Chastain's trending upward. Daniel Suarez, solid GPP option. Drivers to stay away from, Tyler Reddick. Excellent season. Poor recent short track performance. Only one top 10 in his last 10 short track races.
Just feels like he's floundering a little bit.
He's just not a short track driver. Brad Keselowski is also starting to trend downward. 3 straight poor short track finishes.
Yeah.
My Cup race predictions. Denny Hamlin is the winner. My top 5, Hamlin, Blaney, Bell, Gibbs, and Larson. My dark horse, Joey Logano. My sleeper, Ryan Preece. My biggest disappointment, Tyler Reddick. My lineup core, so your truck core, in case you missed it. Lane Riggs, Corey Heim, Chandler Smith, Grant Enfinger, Ty Majeski. Depending on where they qualify, if you can fit them all in, I would add them in. If you can't get them all in, look for value in the trucks like Daniel Hemrick, Gio, or Ryan Newman.
Okay.
Newman. All right. Cup core, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, Christopher Bell, Ty Gibbs, and Kyle Larson. You probably won't be able to fit all of them on the same team. You might be able to get 2, maybe 3 on the same team, depending on where they start. But then you'll start looking for value in Joey Logano, Eric Jones, Ryan Preece, and Daniel Suarez. My bold prediction for the Truck Series, Lane Riggs leads at least 100 laps. Chase Elliott finishes in top 5 in his truck return, and Ryan Newman records a top 10 finish.
All right.
For the Cup Series, Denny Hamlin sweeps at least one stage and wins the inaugural modern era points race at North Wilkesboro. Christopher Bell finally converts his speed into another runner-up or challenges Hamlin all the way to the checkered flag. And then I got Joey Logano races his way back into the playoff conversation with a top 5 finish on one of his strongest track types.
Well, all right.
Let's talk about the tournament real quick. The NASCAR Cup Series in-season tournament heads to North Wilkesboro for round 4 of 5. There are only 4 drivers remaining after Atlanta. The biggest story from Atlanta, the number 10 seed, Christopher Bell, eliminating the number 2 seed, Denny Hamlin. That was crazy, but I picked that on the last show. Maybe you should listen to me more. All right. That upset knocked out the tournament favorite and opened the door for Bell to make a run at the championship. Elsewhere, Todd Gilliland eliminated your guy, Alec Bowman. Elliott eliminated Briscoe, and Blaney eliminated Byron. So you've got the number 25 seed, Todd Gilliland, going head-to-head against Chase Elliott, the number 4 seed. And then you got the number 10 seed, Christopher Bell, trying to take out the number 3 seed, Ryan Blaney.
Okay. That's interesting.
Who do you got moving on? What 2 do you have moving on?
I want to say Bell and Blaney, but since they're racing each other, that's not going to work. So
No, it's not gonna work.
Elliott and Bell.
You're going with Elliott and Bell. I'm going to take chalk. I am. I would love to see Todd Gilliland take this and move on and just take that $1 million. If he can win next week. This is the semifinal round, by the way. The championship round for the final 2 standing or sitting because they're driving. Don't stand while you're driving. The championship round will be at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for $1 million.
Okay.
Crazy. So I'm going to take chalk. I'm going to say it's Chase Elliott and Ryan Blaney, and I think that will be one hell of a matchup for the championship race next week. But it would be cool to see Christopher Bell pull off another upset.
If that's how he does it, when he does it, because it's not consistent, but he just comes up out of freaking nowhere and wins the race, and you're like, he was 20th place 3 laps ago. How did he do it? Every time. He's a ninja.
All right, what's next?
Pack Wars.
Pack Wars. We should call it Stack Wars because we got to build our own stacks. So we're still digging into our brand new Don Russ 2025 400 card set. We're doing 15 at a time. Lady M kicked my ass last week, and I have a feeling because she was smiling when she pulled her cards. Nobody knows. Nobody knows who has who. Nobody showed any cards off, but when she starts smiling like that, she's got some damn good cards. So I have a feeling I'm gonna get my ass kicked again this week.
Small children can beat me at poker. I do not have a poker face, so.
All right. So I get to go first, right? I'll start it off with some defense because defense wins championships with Levante David from the Buccaneers.
Got Caden Ellis from the Falcons.
All right. I got Tank Bigsby is one of the best names in football right there.
Nice. Jalen Warren, Steelers.
I got Brandon Ayuk, who's getting paid a ton of money to be the wide receiver for the 49ers, and all he's done is talk shit about the 49ers.
Yeah, pretty much. I got Gabriel Davis on the Jaguars.
I got big Leonard Williams for Seattle. More defense.
Got Matthew Golden from Packers.
I'm going to go on a QB run here for a second. And I'm not too fond of this QB, but I think they'll like him in Atlanta. I got Tua Tagovailoa.
Okay. That says Mark Andrews, Ravens.
Oh, yeah. Tight end. How about a throwback? I got some Derek Carr.
Nice.
Who has said he might come out of retirement if the right situation presents itself.
Michael Mayer and the Raiders.
Tight end. I got Joe Burrow, quarterback, Cincinnati Bengals.
You might actually beat me with that one. I like Joe Burrow.
All right.
I got Jameson Williams on the Lions.
I like him. Lots of speed right there. Juwan Jennings.
Okay.
Juwan Jennings, wide receiver.
Tyreek Williams, also on the Lions.
Tight end. Cade Otton. One of my favorite fantasy tight ends, by the way.
Shamar Stewart on the Bengals. Don't know who that is, but I was too lazy to trade.
From the Arizona Cardinals, veteran running back, James Conner.
Okay. Eddie Pinheiro, Panthers.
I got hard-hitting safety from the Chargers, Derwin James Jr.
Nice. Got Will Levis, so quarterback for the Titans at some point.
Levy, yep, at some point. I got Woody Marks,
I don't know his name.
Woody Marks for the Texans.
What does that say? Arian Smith, wide receiver. Oops, there we go. Jets, apparently.
All right. I got Geno Smith, currently of the Jets, formerly of the Raiders.
I've got a Culpepper. He's on the Dolphins.
Dante Culpepper?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. I've got Abdul Carter, linebacker for the New York Football Giants.
Nico Collins on the Texans.
My final card, future Hall of Famer and the guy that beat the Patriots twice in the Super Bowl, Mr. Eli Manning.
Nice. I think you won with that. This is the one that I was excited about. I got a George Kittle.
Oh, nice Kittle card. I think I might have pulled this one out. I think
I think you did. I think you pulled ahead.
I like the Jennings. Ayuk, if he ever does something without calling out his current team that's paid him millions of dollars. Whatever. All right, I'm going to sign this contract, but I just want you to know I'm going to do nothing but talk shit about you guys on social media the entire time.
At this point, it should just be expected, right?
Unbelievable. All right, put in the comments, who do you think won this week? Myself or Ms. Lady M, Ms. Marty Tisdale. All right, what is next?
Media story time with JD.
So, as a credentialed member of the media, there's two rules that pretty much happen or you have to follow, regardless of the sport that you cover, and that's usually no autographs with any of the athletes or basically anybody while you're working media, and no selfies.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I've had the privilege of coming across Hall of Famers, some of the best athletes in many different sports over my 12 years of running our own brand. And very, very rarely am I just in like awe of somebody that I'm near, right?
Yeah.
Like very rarely. It's only actually happened one time. And it was not a current athlete. So this guy brings me back to not only my childhood, but the 90s all the way up to when he passed. I mean, he passed last year, just the year before, maybe last year. So I'm sitting in the press box, and this is when I was covering him full time. I was covering the Arizona Diamondbacks full time. And my assigned seat that actually has my name on it was right behind the visiting team media. So I was third row, visiting team media was second row. And it was pregame. They were getting ready, getting the field ready and stuff like that. We were probably only a few minutes from the national anthem. So the crowd was starting to fill in. And all of a sudden to my left, I just hear this voice, this unmistakable voice. And I looked up. I didn't look to my left to see who it was, but I was like, I know that voice.
Yeah.
That's an amazing voice. And I was like, it can't be. It can't be this guy that I have loved, not only in the sports world, but in the entertainment world for decades. I've always loved him, all the way back when he was an announcer for the WWE, but not an announcer, but like an interviewer, all the way back in the day, WWF, excuse me, way back then, before it became WWE.
Okay.
So I looked to my left, and standing within an arm's reach, almost like he had this glow around him, was Mr. Bob Uecker. And for those of you who don't know who Bob Uecker is, if you've seen the movie Major League, and which is one of my favorite sports movies of all time, definitely top 5. But like, even in this household, I have quoted lines from that movie from him in the press box. I've done it 1,000 times during the game. Direct lines from Bob Uecker, because in the movie Major League, he plays the radio play-by-play guy. And I mean, he's got so many lines that just a bit outside, when it's like 10 feet outside, the catcher's diving for the ball. And he goes, there's a segment in the movie where he goes, ball 4, ball 8, ball 12. Like, and then like the pitches aren't even close. Charlie Sheen's playing the pitcher.
Right.
The balls are everywhere. And he goes, how can these guys lay off pitches that close? Like, not even silly. Close. Yeah. And then the one that I love to use the most, unfortunately, when the Diamondbacks offense isn't going well, I'll look in the 5th inning, they've got 1 hit, and I will just sit back and I'll say out loud, and everybody will hear me in the press box. I'll be like, 1 hit? That's all we got? 1 goddamn hit? And it's one of his lines in the movie, and his co-radio guy goes, you can't say goddamn on the radio, which usually somebody in the press box says that. Yeah. I'll be like, who gives a damn? Nobody's listening. It's all from him. Like the time when he was interviewing Andre the Giant, he was getting choked out by Andre the Giant. and just the face, he was like, like, right. It was just like, so he was standing right there. And I was just in awe. I've talked to All-Stars. I've talked to Hall of Famers. UFC, I've covered UFC. I've covered NASCAR. I've covered college football. I mean, I've seen a lot, right? And that was the only time where I honestly just wanted to start shouting out every line that I knew just to prove to him how big of a fan I was. But I gave myself some props later on because I was like, I can't believe I didn't just start shouting out random stuff. Like, he probably would have thought I was the crazy guy in the booth, even though he would have known I was yelling his lines.
I'm almost willing to bet it happens to him all the time.
It probably did all the way up until the time he passed. But, like, you know, he did radio play-by-play for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was his job. That he actually has a statue of him sitting on a bench in Milwaukee with like his arm up, and you can go and
sit
next to him and have a photo with him.
That's fun.
Like,
that's how we'll get your photo with him.
He's just iconic.
In the press box.
He's just so iconic, man. I mean, just legendary Hall of Fame guy. I mean, that's the only time I've ever been in awe of anybody. Like, I can talk to an all-star, I can talk to a starter, I can talk, like, no problem. That's the only time I was almost speechless. Actually, I had to be because I was going to lose it. I was absolutely going to lose it. So that is Media Story Time with JD. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long week. Baseball is back. What are you most excited for this weekend? NASCAR, more baseball? What are you thinking?
For me, it'll probably be NASCAR.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cup Series race.
Who do you got winning that race? I gave my predictions. Who you got winning the Cup Series?
You did. Short track. You know what? I wouldn't bet against Denny right now, so I have to say Denny also. It just feels right. Bet. I do think Christopher Bell's gonna sneak in there a little ninja way that he does.
Do you think Bell eliminates Blaney?
Yeah, that's what
you picked. That's right. You heard it here first.
I think it's possible.
She picked it. She picked it. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go enjoy our Friday night before I got to go to work and be back in the press box for the afternoon game tomorrow.
Yeah.
Lady M, Ms. Marnie Tisdale, I'm Jeff Demers. What are the final words?
Keep loving sports.